Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another Real Madrid review. 3-3 or 3-all against Levante. Mixed emotions because I've seen a lot of Real Madrid like fan page, like whatever, right? Maybe even pundits, also or not necessarily pundits, but you know what I mean, right? Have been saying how they haven't really spoken up as to how they feel about the game. Um, for me, I think this is a bit of disappointment, but of course, to more Real Madrid fans, we are like, yeah, we rescued a point. Vinicius Junior rescued a point for us, right? It's okay, right? 1 point better than none. But you looking at that first half alone, we should have done so well. We created so many chances. We had so many shots, so many chances that we just didn't take. We could have went 2-3 nil up in that first half alone. We did go 1 nil up, and then suddenly in the second half we went 2-1 down. Then we make it 2-all. They made it 3-2, and then we make it 3-all. Um, we'll talk about the goals and all as well, and we'll talk about all of it, right? And then afterwards, at the end, I'll give my player ratings. But let me just get the lineup right. So in goal we had Courtois. Um, pretty much as expected. I think this isn't a good game from Courtois. Um, of course, conceded 3 goals. The first goal he considered as well. He should have probably done much better there. Um, I mean, if you look at the rest of the goals, the second and the third goal are pretty much, I want to say, unstoppable, right? Um, but it's quite hard to stop those goals. Um, so disappointing performance from Thibaut Courtois. We had right back Lucas Vasquez who came off for Danny Carvajal. We had Militao and Nacho, and then we had Alaba left back. Midfield we had Valverde, Casemiro, Isco as I predicted. The front three, I actually made 10 interesting made 10 correct actually. I believe like predictions for the starting lineup. The only one I didn't get was Bell because I thought Rodrigo was gonna play, and I did say in that Real Madrid preview, which you guys can check out, um, that Bell has a high chance of playing because of his relationship with Ancelotti and how Ancelotti wants to get him back to the best. Um, so yeah, Bell ended up playing, but hey, Rodrigo did come on, Vinicius did come on, Jovic, Asensio, and Dani Carvajal all did come on. So we're talking more about the goals. Bale's goal was wonderfully done or made or assisted by Benzema. Good pass in there into the box, and Bale shot it right, beating the goalkeeper. Um, and then we just had so many chances. I believe Bale had a free kick, Alaba had a shot. You know, we have had shots all over the place. We just couldn't score, right? So 1 there into half, or into the end of the first half, into the second half we go. I believe it was 30 seconds, or maybe even less, or slightly more, I don't know. After the second half, Levante scored Roger. Yes, Roger. Very good name, by the way. Class name. Um, he scored, and he was just like given free space to run past the entire defense, and then the shot got deflected, I think, to the arms of Courtois who saved it, but he just didn't have enough power to save it all, and the ball is it's too powerful and just went in. I don't know how to explain it. If you guys go and watch the replays, yeah, BN Sports, you guys can go watch it. You guys can kind of sort of understand what I'm trying to say. If not, just go and watch it, right? They then score, I believe it was a cross in, and then Campania just volleyed it straight on. It looked more like a finesse shot volley kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it to. But unstoppable goal. Unstoppable goal. Even the best goalkeeper in the world right now. I don't know who you would consider the best in the world. Oblak, Neuer, Edison, whoever, right? Cannot be saved. Courtois up there too. That's why he didn't save it, right? And then we scored again. Oops. Vinicius Junior. I mean, that was a very good goal. Ran 1-on-1, and then just, I guess, slided it past the goalkeeper. No chance for the goalie. Um, And I saw a commentary. It was on BN Sports. How they said that Vinicius Junior had everything but the finishing. Um, and I think he's improving on the finishing. That goal was, if normally, right, if this was last season, I bet you Vinicius would have missed that. He would have just placed it wide. That our second goal. So, hey, and then Robber or whatever his name is, he says Robber of Google. But you guys can see is Swas. I don't know. But the player, and then the third goal is pretty much Robert, to be fair. Robert Pierre. I have no idea who he is, but hey, it's called Pierre. Um, Scott, a, an empty net, pretty much. To be fair, to be fair, I don't know what happened. There was a mess. I think it was a free kick for Levante. The ball sent in. I don't know who deflected it. It just bounced to an open space for Pierre, and he just scored because it was empty net, right? And then last but not least, Vinicius Junior um saved us, rescued us, right? With the third goal, um, he just like flicked it past the goalkeeper. No, not really flicked it, but it's hard to explain. He just like lifted the ball up into the box, into the net. Sorry, it hits the post and went in. I just don't know what happened there. You know, when I first saw the goal, right, I thought it just like hit the post and went wide. Genuinely, I thought the even you know what I mean, right? I even thought that the ball like disappeared because of the goal, of the way the goal was scored. And then I guess the more interesting highlight was 2 minutes after, Aitor Fernandez came out and just like save the ball outside of the box. And you guys, if you guys like new to football or anything, you are not allowed. Anyone, even the goalkeeper, they are allowed to use their hands, of course, but only in the box for the goalkeepers. Any outfield player or any goalkeepers out of the box cannot hit the hand. It's how serious it is. And Aito just came out and like totally saved it. He like saved the shot, like purposely basically. He looked like he was diving down to save the shot, but it was so he just rushed out of goal, right? And then just saved it. So red card straight away has to be a red card, um, as well. And hey, I respect what he did there. He would because there was like was it about 10 minutes or so left. Um, um, no, I mean like not there was 3 minutes left, but then there was like 6 minutes at a time, so it's about 9 minutes of the game. Um, he just saved his team because if he didn't came out, I don't know what else would have happened. I think we would have gone on to the break and scored. So he kind of stopped us from scoring, by getting a red card himself. Um, and we just there was just not much going on in the last few minutes. So those were the goals. Um, you guys can find the highlights. In fact, I saw a highlight from Los Blancos Live. Check him out on Twitter, right? Drop him a follow. Where is it? He was, I believe he tweeted out the match ratings. And of course, my match ratings to like other people's or um the the game like how they set the match ratings um isn't the same. There is match ratings. Like so, for example, he can have his own opinion on like how um these players play, and I don't even think these match ratings were made by him. I think they're just overall the game itself. So the match ratings, right, Courtois 6.0, Alaba 7.0, Nacho 5.5, Militao 6.0, Vasquez 6. In fact, I don't think that point zero doesn't matter. I think I'll just call it 6. Casemiro 7.5, Isco 8, Valverde 8, Bale 7, Hazard 6.5, Benzema 7.5, and the best performer is Vinicius Junior with 2 goals 9. Um, so yeah, the worst performing was Nacho, and the best performing was Vinicius. You can understand why. The defense was the problem. You know, I had no worries, I guess, on all of us scoring. You know, we created a whole bunch, like I said before, in the first half and even slightly in the second half. But the defense in the second half, I just don't know what happened. I just don't know what happened. I think they were like their mind just went blank. Um, and I just want to address this, right? I've seen Courtois get pushed the blame quite a bit on social media. You need to understand that this is a team work. This is a team game. This isn't like 1v1. Like this isn't like um I don't know, table tennis or badminton or running, like, or whatever, 1v1 running. Actually we can't consider running as one. This isn't a 1v1 sport that you just push the blame on that player or on that person, right? On that sportsman, sportswoman. Even in other sports like tennis, table tennis, you don't blame it on them, let alone football. Courtois, he did his absolute best. I did say he didn't have his best game, but that doesn't mean I push all the blame to Courtois saying you're a bad goalkeeper, you're absolutely horrible, you are whatever, whatever. I don't do that stuff. I don't. You shouldn't. No one should. No one should feel that way. I know, of course, he feels bad by the game itself. Could you imagine being Courtois? You know, you did your best. You did concede 3 goals. Your team did concede 3 goals, not you. I guess even though you did concede, your team, our defense was shocking, right? Um, and you know, you are disappointed in the result, like the 3 goals conceded. You just go over to social media, and there's that one dude who says, "Courtois is so he's so bad. He's whatever. He cost us the win. He cost us this. He cost us that." Like genuinely, please read your words, like read what you wrote and rethink and maybe delete it for God's sake, because you are hurting other people's feelings for absolutely no reason. And this doesn't occur only to Courtois, right? Any player in this team, if they get physical, mental, whatever abuse online, is horrible, right? And I'm sure there's gonna be people like that. You can't make everybody perfect, but hey, we want as minimal um damage as possible, essentially. So yeah, if it was my ratings, I will give Courtois a 6.5. I will give Lucas Vasquez a 6. I will agree on that with 6. Actually, Lucas Vasquez was 6. Yeah, I'll give Courtois slightly better than what he gave it, right? Alaba, I'll give him a 7 like he did. Nacho, give this man a 5. He doesn't even deserve a 5.5. And I've said last season, Nacho needs to leave. He then signed a contract and Ramos have a run left. So then my opinion changed on him. But the way he plays, and this is why I never understood why Nacho was given game time and why he wasn't so way before. He has never lived up to expectations. Genuinely not. A few games here and there he did well, but overall in his entire Real Madrid career he hasn't. Um, so we have covered the entire defense there. Casemiro, I'll give him 7. I think 7.5 is a slight bit too much. I could give him 7.5, but I think 7. Isco, the fact that he's our second highest rated in ratings, tied with Valverde, is mad. I think 7.5. Valverde, just give him 8. Bell, I think had a solid game. I actually think 7 is a bit too less. I think 7.5 is fine. Maybe even 8. But I think 8 might be a bit too much. So 7.5. Eden Hazard with 6.5. I think I'll keep him there. Benzema with 7.5. I'll keep him there. And Vinicius with 9. Closer to 9.5. I'm just saying, right? Anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the um comment section down below what the what you think about the goals, what you think about my match ratings and Los Blancos live tweet, and which you can you guys can check him out. Which is his tweet like a few hours ago, about 4 hours ago as I'm recording. It could be 5 hours ago when you guys are seeing this, maybe even 6, maybe even 7. Um, depends when I get this video out. Um, yeah, but go check his match ratings up. Give him a follow as well. Come over to my Twitter, link in the description. Give me a follow too. My other channels and also my Twitch will be linked in the description. Um, and let me know. Let me know all. Like, do you guys agree with Los Blancos live or even the game itself, match rating, my match rating, and the goals and all sorts. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.